am so tired, guys, from all the fun we have had today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So much fun.
And here
Such
with us
fun we
today,
had.
exactly. It says one of our two guests today, which are Mateo Troche and Rowan Schalk, two student council members. Mateo is now going to be junior class president 3 times running, right? This is your third year
Yep.
being president.
Fourth.
Fourth?
That'll be fourth.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
You're also our youngest guests yet. You're our first guests that are not in our grade, besides Chaz, who is an adult. He's old. We brought a fossil onto our podcast with him. Well, what we just got back from is all of us Stuco members. We all just got back from a little student council lock-in, which, I mean, man, lots of crazy things happened there. I am beat. Jacob was also at the school. He was at marching band.
Yeah.
How's that, Jacob? You were in the rain, weren't you? Were you in the rain?
It was sprinkling a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
But it
It
wasn't
wasn't too bad.
Hmm.
I remember when I got out of the car to go into the lock-in and it was raining. I was like, "Yep, it's raining." All right. Anyways, but yes, we just had that lock-in. I think it was pretty fun, pretty awesome.
It was all right.
That was fun.
I like that.
I was at the school still since 1:30, and we left at 9 because I was doing a little thingy-mabob there. I had to do before then, but I won't say what it is because it's a little secret. So what we do at the lock-in, we started with an Energizer, which we were debating on doing at the start of this podcast, but I would rather not do an Energizer.
I say we do it.
No, please.
I can lead it if you guys want.
No.
You guys ready for this?
No, we're not doing an Energizer. Please.
I say we do it.
Please, no Energizer.
I mean, like, we're the guests, right? We should be able to decide.
Yeah, well, it's our podcast.
I missed the earlier Energizer at the lock-in.
See, we have somebody who hasn't participated.
But Ian was at the lockout, the camping trip, and he did the Energizer there. And it was the same exact thing. Oh. Okay, you're being very disrespectful.
Let's do an Energizer.
No, we're not doing
Mateo really likes Energizer.
I don't think anyone wants to hear us.
I think he wants to do an Energizer.
I don't think anyone wants to hear us sing a little song, a little jingle. Because we got important things to talk about, like
what's more important?
Like things, I'm sure.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I've asked every guest this so far, and I forgot to ask you. How are you guys doing today?
Doing swell. I'm doing swell. I don't know about him.
Oh, okay.
Doing pretty cool. Pretty good.
A
little thirsty though.
Rowan, I know you are doing swell because you're the GOAT right now in my head. Because at the lock-in, one of the things we did this relay race, and Rowan was hauling ass in that relay race.
Yeah, you dusted.
I felt kind of bad.
Who are you up against?
No, don't feel bad. At that point, it's just
you left Paige in the dust. I'm just being totally honest with you right now.
Yeah, I was a little.
Hey,
well, I asked my mom. I'm like, "Are we actually? Is this like alright? Like we're actually doing this?" And he was like,
"Yeah."
He said he'd have my head on a stick if I didn't give it everything I got. So
and you got us the dub. That's all I'm saying. We'll get there.
I did. Yeah.
We'll get there.
We'll work our way up to the relay race.
So what did we do? We did a lip sync battle. Ian, you weren't there for that because you were at football practice.
It sounds like I missed a lot of really awesome, cool events. Really.
Yeah, you got something to say on that, Mateo?
I hate the lip sync battle. Okay. The thing is that it's random if you get a good song or a bad song. Because like the song that my team got, it was kind of horrible. It was not very danceable.
What was it?
What was your guys' song?
It was what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. How am I supposed to dance to that? How am I gonna choreograph something like that?
You and Rowan were like fake fighting each other, right?
Yeah, I did like a full roundhouse kick on him.
I remember my group was the last one to pick our song, and so Finn just let us choose between the two that were left in the hat, because we drew, and the one we got was Can't Hold Us, and we were like, oh no, we're not doing that song. How are you supposed to dance to that song? Like, because the ceiling can't, like, you're just going to raise the roof the entire time. But the song we did pick was I Need a Hero, the song from Shrek 2.
That's way better.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.
Wait, what did you guys do in the lip sync battle? You sang or did you sing?
Wait. Did
Well,
we sing?
What do you think you do?
Wait, I meant, did you dance or did you sing?
Did you sing or did you sing?
So like you just like lip sync to the words, and then you have to make a choreographed dance, and then whoever has the best dance at the end gets voted for something, and they win.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have been fine.
My team got second place because we're just like that. Who won? It was Owen's group that won.
Yeah.
What song did they
I
have?
can go the distance.
I had
Oh.
no.
I can go the distance.
Oh, they
That's such a good song to like choreograph.
Yeah, I know.
It was the song from
Yeah,
Hercules, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if it's like in like a Disney movie, like it's so easy to choreograph.
Yeah, because
Because it's always so mystical.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rowan. I mean, not Rowan. Owen was looking just angelic during that performance. I gotta say.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
it was a good one.
I'm glad that no one records those. Because
Oh, absolutely.
every time that it's announced that like, all right, we're doing karaoke, we're doing lip sync battle, I'm like, oh, not
Yeah.
again.
I actually wouldn't mind karaoke. The
That
lip
would be
sync,
fun.
the lip sync battles. It's because you're dancing.
I
You don't actually get to sing it. It's just
Yeah. I'd rather karaoke than dance.
Exactly.
Me too, actually.
Jacob,
Jacob, what would you rather do?
Bro, I'm so lost. What's a lock-in?
Oh yeah.
Why are you doing activities? I don't know what's going
You
on
have to
at all.
lock in. You have to lock
I
in.
think-
That's a good point. Anyone who hasn't been to student council have no idea what we're
So
talking
you have to
about.
I
lock
think you gotta
in.
fill us all in.
So,
You lock
So
in.
basically, it's a cult.
yeah, it's kind of like a cult. Basically, it's like a big like we have them in the summer, and they're basically trying to get us to meet each other and like icebreakers and stuff.
Join the cult.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and like work all together for the whole year.
Learn
And,
of our traditions.
Okay, that was
basically they happen once or twice a year. I think they're twice a year. But
Yeah.
And this summer.
in the summer, yeah.
In the summer.
And then we basically do like fun activities and stuff and competitions. They're pretty fun most of the time.
Like
We're just always
we did the outdoor one this year with the whole camping thing.
that was fun.
And then this one was inside.
That one is actually pretty fun.
It's not like an actual lock-in, like where we like lock ourselves in the school overnight. That'd be fun if we did, but also kind of gross.
I know.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun.
Dude, I still want to do like a Mr. Beast challenge where it's like last to
I
leave
know.
school wins. I would
Yo,
be
that would be awesome.
like, can you imagine if like you're in the competition and you're like sitting in the commons at like 6 a.m. with like a cup of coffee? The first teacher walks in, you're like, "Hey, nice to see you."
how's it going?
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
And wait, and then you just like go back to your regular school day.
yeah, you like for the school day you go back to regular, but then everyone at the end of the day leaves and you're just like, "Bye everyone, we'll be here
See you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and we found this out, Jacob. They removed B Locker Bay. It's gone.
No clue what Blue Locker Bay was.
It's the one by the business hall.
That's one by business hall.
Yeah.
What?
It's the one
Totally
by-
put there.
Oh, wait.
Take the wall
there's just
out, or-
all the lockers are gone?
Ian.
Wait, so when you go into the locker bay in the area where all the lockers is, they put a wall there and then they put a classroom in there.
What?
What? That's crazy.
That's sick.
Bro.
That's what they were doing construction on also.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's cool actually.
Dude,
Yeah.
we had so many great memories in that locker bay.
Yeah.
Like the
Bro,
urinal.
nobody
freshman
uses
locker was
B
there.
Locker.
That's the only.
Bro.
Ian, should we talk
I've only
about
had
that?
one locker.
Yes, you should talk about it, Sawyer.
So, freshman
I
year
know.
in that locker bay, Ian and I were in there with some other people, and we saw on top of the lockers there was like one of those urinal cake things. You know what I'm talking about, fellas. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
Yeah.
Ian, you like knocked it down onto the floor.
I don't remember how I did it.
I think you used your backpack. But anyways, the thing is that the next day we went back into the locker bay in the morning, and it was back on top of the locker. Someone put it
Oh
back
my
up
God.
there.
Oh my God.
Where do you think they put them? That's where they store them.
Yeah, I like to
Yeah.
imagine a janitor comes in there and is like, "Hey, it's not where that's supposed to go," and he picks it up and puts it back on.
Move
top
my
of the
urinal
locker.
cake.
I'd imagine it's supposed to
Barehanded.
go in the urinals. But that's just my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, it's actually supposed to go in your mouth. I mean, something can't look that delicious and not be edible.
It smells nice too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, they make
It's all
it
like
all.
cake.
Yeah, that's why the boys' bathroom
Oh my
smells
God, they
so
should totally
good.
do that.
That's a joke.
Yeah. Well, it smells like a Bath and Body Works in there.
So,
Mhm.
Jacob, do you understand what a lock-in is now?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we
So you got
all
there
of
at 1 o'clock.
I got
So
there
you
at
just
1 o'clock, but everyone else got there at 4,
okay.
and we went till
Yeah.
9. So
4
we
in the
all
morning.
No.
No.
Ooh.
I mean, I would.
Oh,
I would.
I don't know about that.
That's too much student council.
So yeah, we got senior sunrise coming up, don't we?
What is that?
What?
what is that
Yeah.
about? I want to go to that.
David, you know what that's about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it? Isn't it supposed to be the first day of school? Because it's on the thing. It
Yeah,
said.
I thought. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be the first day of school too, and now it's like on like the day before school. I'm
So-
not even sure if
That's
I want to
so
like
long.
go.
I kind of want to go. So what it is? This is advertisement. What it is? Any BHS seniors? Like on the day before school starts, so not like the 22nd. Like all the seniors are supposed to show up to the football field at 5:50 in the morning, and we're gonna have a big old breakfast. That's the plan. Yeah, that's about it. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I do have a story with it though, because when I posted the ad for it, Connor Egger, you know Connor Egger, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
This is I don't mean to out him or anything, but he messaged me and replied to the story and went, "Is this for us?" And I said, "No, it's for the other Bettendorf seniors. Yes, it's for us." And then he was like,
I was
"So does that include me?" I'm like, "Yes, it includes you.
well. Okay, you post a lot of. I don't know.
You're
It could have been like
invited."
only student council. I was thinking.
Well,
No,
we wanted
I
to
was
make an ad
like,
for that.
I was about half a second away from like asking you if the sunrise was in AM or PM, just to piss you off. Because it didn't say it on the poster.
Yeah. Gotta be clearer than
Like,
that.
what time did they schedule the sun to come up?
What? Yeah. What day is this? What time's the sun coming up that day? The weatherman. What do you say? But yes, we were at the lock-in, and we were doing a lip sync battle. I was very upset with the way we choreographed ours at first because with our whole thing, like I need a hero. What they did for me was they had me like stand in the middle, and I was the hero. I didn't really like that very much. I think JJ should have been the hero because he's tall, but
Yeah.
Probably.
because everyone knows short people can't be heroes.
Yeah.
Mm.
For real.
God, dude.
Man.
Preach,
Mhm.
Ian. You can't talk. Tall,
Couldn't be short.
tall man.
Oh.
So then what happened, David? What happened next?
Like during the after the lip sync.
Yeah, what did we do? I don't.
After the lip sync battle, didn't we do pictures? Or was there something between lip sync?
We did pictures. Yeah. We ate.
We
Committee
ate.
time
Oh
was
yeah, we
somewhere in
did.
there.
All
Can
the
I
food
open
was cold because the food got there at 4, and then we ate at 6:30.
Oh yeah,
Guys,
I
you
was.
want to do an opening?
What?
We have Sonic the Hedgehog squeeze lane.
What is
I don't even
that?
know where he got this.
Stop it.
I don't know.
What is a
I'm interested
squeeze
now.
lanes? Open it up,
I
please.
know.
It's
Yeah.
a squeezy collectible character.
Excited.
Open up the squeeze lanes.
First unboxing of
Yeah,
the
just sit in
whole.
there.
We should have a Pokemon card episode. No, we shouldn't.
Mm,
Oh my god.
good idea.
Bro, I'm absolutely stacked
Let
on
me try to
Pokemon cards.
play the trading game.
Guys, I want to see
What?
what a squeeze lane is. Okay, but yeah, we
Yeah,
ate
yeah,
food
box-
and it was freezing
All right,
cold.
guys.
Oh, they got it
Oh,
open. Who is
which
it?
one did we get? Oh, we
Uh,
got
Yes.
Amy,
Amy.
Rose.
Amy Rose
Oh
from
Amy
my
Sonic.
dude.
Wait, so why is it called the squeeze lane? Can you squeeze it?
Not really. It is not squeezable. Like
Mm.
try to squeeze the head, it doesn't do anything.
So we just got scammed out
Hard
of a
class.
squeeze lane.
Pretty much.
no, does it bend?
Bro.
Does it?
R.I.P. Spotify listeners.
Yeah, there's a figurine of Amy Rose from Sonic on the screen right now.
There we go.
All right. So
That's
I
really
was,
awful.
So back to
Yeah.
the food.
the food.
It's
I
very
was
cold.
a little disappointed when I got some mac and cheese and it was like ice cold when I took a bite.
Yeah.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of like macaroni salads that are like cold. I think pasta
Mm.
should be
Yeah.
warm.
Agreed.
I did
Yeah.
eat that entire thing of grapes though. There was like
Thank
I
you.
had some too.
I brought the grapes.
yeah, there was like 2 bags of grapes, and
could've
one of
gotten a
them I
shot
just
of that.
grabbed the entire stem out of the bag. He's like, "Yep,
So
I'm
good.
eating these."
I'm mad. I didn't get a shadow of the headshot. That would have been cool.
How much did you buy
Um,
that for?
I'm not the one who bought it. I just found it on his desk.
I just looked it up. You can sell that at a black market for 15 whole bucks.
Yo,
15
Actually,
whole bucks. Also, yeah,
you
don't
open-
check though. Don't look up Amy Rose Squeezeling. It comes up with some very not
oh,
not Stuco.
retail
not very
options.
Stuco.
okay.
I think we should just cut to the main thing that happened, which was the Olympics, as they called it.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what they did is they split us into 2 teams. One team was Sparta, one team was Athens. Ian, Rowan, and I were on the Sparta team, and David.
Oh, so
and-
was I.
Oh yeah, you were there too. My bad.
That was Sparta.
And Mateo was on the Athens team, or as we like to call him, the loser team.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
So
Okay, listen. The water balloon toss was absolutely rigged. They literally asked people on my team who won, and then we said, of course, Athens. And then they gave people on Athens bigger balloons than the people on Sparta.
You want to talk about rigged games, Mateo?
wait, okay, stop.
What?
Can you talk about the water balloon thing? Because I don't even understand what the rules were there. What were you doing? What was like the game?
You were
Okay,
supposed
okay.
to. I participated in it. Let me talk. So so there's 6 people from each team, right? So 3 pairs of 2 for each team, and everyone got a water balloon, and you had to toss it to the other side, and then without it popping, and then take a step back, and then do it over and over again. And all 3 of the balloons on the other side popped within the first 2 tosses.
Yeah, because they were bigger. We were literally given bigger balloons on purpose.
We had big balloons too.
I did see
Not
though.
bigger than ours.
There was a
Not bigger
point.
than ours. Ours were purposefully bigger than all of your guys's.
There was a point where
Oh,
someone on our team threw the balloon, and the person didn't catch it.
Yeah, it
just
fell on the ground and it didn't pop.
It didn't pop when it
I
went.
saw that. It was so stupid.
Yeah,
We
good,
saw
didn't
my
pop it.
team, they went holding it in their hands, popped.
Saying bigger is worse.
Hey, but if we want to talk about rigged games, we can talk about the labyrinth.
Oh my god, dude. Let me talk about
Yeah.
that really
Ooh,
quick.
Ian, go ahead.
So the whole point of the labyrinth, they set up these chairs in like a maze.
It's a maze,
Right.
yeah.
So one person was blindfolded and the other person had to guide them through the maze, right? Pretty classic maze stuff, except the person guiding them couldn't touch the blindfolded person and also couldn't speak to the blindfolded person.
That was funny.
So we had to figure out how to communicate without speaking. So we came up with this genius system.
Okay, don't say we.
Where-
The 2 of them.
The 2 of them came up with this genius system where when they clap, they turn left, and if they snap, they turn to the right.
Something like that.
Oh, It was
I think
something
it
like
was flipped.
Mateo,
and we're
you're
moving through the maze,
yeah.
and things are all going great. Oh, if you touch one of the chairs, then you have resetting you all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah.
We were moving through the maze, and we were getting cooked. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Then the Athens team, their player touches like the last chair in the maze and has to go all the way back to the start. And we also hit a chair like halfway through the maze. So we both have to go back to the start. And at that point, I don't know why, but they decided to sub out the
helper.
That was all Finn. I don't know why he subbed them out.
so Finn,
They
the guy
weren't
like
asking to.
leading the game, like the game master, I guess, he subbed out the 2
Helper.
guiders.
Yeah.
And the person that we had gotten put in couldn't snap. Like they didn't know how to do it, so they couldn't snap with their fingers. That totally messes up our whole system. So we're like, Finn,
Yeah.
let us sub him out for someone who actually can snap. And Finn goes, no. You have to figure out how to get through adversity.
The thing is, though, is that with that second round, when like they swapped out the helpers, it was also made a rule that now the person who was blindfolded could talk, and our person in the blindfold just wouldn't talk. I think it would have been very efficient if you were the blindfolded person to be like, clap if there's a chair in front of me, clap if I should go left. Okay.
Yeah.
And that was
I was actually thinking about that.
that
But
wasn't really happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so our entire system was messed up.
Let's talk about the
Because
other team's method of communicating with the blindfolded person, though.
Oh,
because
yeah.
the rule was
the Achu.
the rule was no talking, but their signals to the blindfolded person was going Achoo. Cough, cough. Like you are
You're a bit
talking.
more realistic, like that or
was
something.
that?
Like a like that, it would have been fine. But no, she literally said "achoo" and
Yeah,
cough, cough.
It was a little.
It was a little sad.
And then after the helpers got switched out, did you guys switch out what you were doing? Because I didn't hear any more choose.
I honestly don't know. All I know is that afterwards we had to sing "Row, row, row the boat" merrily down the stream
Yeah, and why'd Finn make you guys do that?
because we wanted to come over to the sidelines, and I guess Finn got kind of mad at us and made us do that.
Oh,
I think he was, from our perspective, it looked like our team was getting cooked so bad that they wanted to give your team a handicap by having you all sing.
Yeah, so
that's what we
No.
thought so too. But
It might have been that.
Because like
if
but,
you guys
distraction.
did switch your signals, because I honestly don't remember if I heard any more coughing or chewing. That's extra bullshit. Because you guys would have had the helper would have had to talk to the blindfolded person to get those signals down,
Mhm.
and Finn wouldn't even let us. Fucking never. I was upset about that.
Yeah.
But
we
then
still won though.
after all of that, there was the other games were the relay race, which Rowan was a part of, and so were you, Ian. You were also there.
Mhm.
Ian was hauling
I was
ass.
there.
Rowan, again, left everyone in the dust right at the start. We had such an insane lead with him.
The lead was so
Yeah.
crazy.
Here,
I was
let's talk about the setup to the relay race.
Oh yeah.
Finn, he called us all, like he got us all down there, and there were, was it 8 teams or 8 people on each team?
Yeah, 8 people on each team were in the
Yeah,
And
yeah.
on the
each person
track.
was running a 100-meter dash.
Yep.
And Rowan, what did you say to Armand? Was kind of like our leader of the relay.
Armand didn't want to put me in, and luckily he miscounted that many people, and I finally slipped my way in at the last second, and I don't know. It was
Why didn't he want
basically.
Why didn't he want to put you in? Aren't you on cross country or track? What are you in?
I'm in both.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
I don't think he knew that.
remembers, to be honest. I don't think he remembers. We didn't really do any of the same events. He was pretty much in football the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But what did you say to Armand before the relay?
I don't like
Okay,
before the actual race happened, or like before
Yeah.
he picked. I was just talking. We were kind of discussing like what the order was going to be, and originally I was going to be fourth, and then like there was some like misunderstanding or something, and I ended up in first to start like as the kickoff.
Yeah.
And
that wasn't what I was talking about here. I'll just say
well,
before the race, you asked Armand, you were like, should I go easy on these guys, or do you want me to just cook them?
I was worried that it was gonna be. I didn't want to seem like a jerk, and and then Armand is like, you better. We're going all out. Like we're destroying him as best as we can. And he was gonna like have my head on a stick if I didn't do it. He's like, all right, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun. That was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought the relay race was actually a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
When I think, number 2 on the other team, at the end of it, they said we cheated, which I don't know how we did.
No, I think what they meant is in actual track you do like a running handoff, and I think Chase was just used to that, so we didn't really know the rules of I'm pretty sure everyone else stopped and gave a high five from a standstill, and I assumed it was actual track, so I just went with it. But
yeah, I know.
I don't know.
I know the other team
Googled
also
one
did a running. The other team also did
I
a
saw
running
the other
handoff.
team do a running one as well.
Yeah.
So it was even.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, our second teammate, they stopped and went back to try and give a high five, and
They messed up the
during the second player on the other team, the running handoff, they missed because when we didn't have any object to hand off, we just high five each other, and they missed the high five, and they were about to go back, and I was just run, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And that really slowed you guys down.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game.
Finn had an interesting start to the race. He was like, drivers, start your engines, and then he was like, and then he just started talking, and then when he was talking, he just went go, just like out of the blue. So
Okay,
like,
he
no,
I
he did
he
the
did
he did the
intro.
start your engines, and then you and Paige were just standing there, and then it was like, go.
yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
God bless our troops.
Yeah.
God bless America. And
Gentlemen,
gentlemen, start your
your
engine.
engine.
Yeah,
He thought you guys would know to go on engines.
The
which is interesting.
I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
the
But,
game I participated in was the trivia game,
oh, the trivia, that was funny.
which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of carried. No, I didn't carry. But I did have the answer to like 2 of them. The game was just like trivia about like Greece and the Olympics back and forth at one another. And respectfully, the other team got the easiest question imaginable, which was how many rings are there in the Olympics logo?
Yeah.
5.
Okay, but that was like the only
Yeah, I'm
easy
sure.
question that we got.
Like,
It
they got,
didn't
like,
matter
How
because we
many
still won.
Olympic games were there since this beginning?
Yeah.
It was like, I feel like that was kind of crazy.
Wait, what question?
Like, where they were like,
How many Summer Olympic Games have there ever been?
Okay, yeah, but your team gave a guess
Said
that was
10,
nowhere close.
which is literally 40 years.
Yeah, like our team, like Soraya guessed 32, and the answer was
Yeah, it was
30,
close.
so we won. I don't know. I almost threw the bag on one of the questions because it was like, who are the parents of the original 12 gods? And I just immediately went, the Titans. And like Callista gave me this look and was like, no, like who specifically? I'm like, oh, okay. Kronos and Rhea, and it was like, right. So
Oh, dude.
technically I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, when they asked that question, I thought we were cooked. I was like, I have no idea.
I knew it because I'm a nerd. Sorry.
I was about to go in for trivia because I thought it'd be more like Reese questions.
Like Greek mythology.
Yeah. No, not mythology, just like
Mhm.
about the city states.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really happy I didn't go in because it was nothing to really. It was like nothing to do with the city states in Greece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only questions were like what political like system was founded in Athens and its democracy.
Yeah, there were like 2 questions I would have gotten pretty well,
Mm.
but
You guys knew like the real Greek Olympics?
Like,
Cool.
did we know him? What?
what'd you say, Jacob? I don't think we heard
What?
you.
Were you new to like the real Greek Olympics?
Yeah, I think they were, yeah.
Oh yeah,
we
They
were.
had to eliminate any like advantages with people hiding stuff on their clothes, I guess. So
we should have worn the
Nothing to
togas
trivia,
during the
huh?
Olympics.
Oh, that would have been sick. Oh, during the relay race?
that would be fun. That'd be fun.
No,
like
nobody is gonna get that. So let me explain
Like
it.
people would have been flying.
So the whole theme of the lock-in was ancient Greek themed, right? So that's why we had like the
Yeah.
Olympic Games and everything. So we were told to dress in a toga, or we
Yeah.
would lose points on our grade. So
That was fun. I
most
liked it.
people, I didn't have a toga, and I wasn't gonna go buy one, so I just like wrapped a white sheet around me.
what everyone did.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did.
Yeah,
I
but
bought one.
Sawyer Fields here came in like a black suit.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to bring. My bad. I still gave a fire proposal though, a fire presentation.
I can
I
imagine.
think I did all right.
So
You did just fine.
Yeah,
that's all that
I
matters,
think,
man.
I think the relay race in the toga would have been fire.
I feel like
That
someone would
would've
have
been
tripped
funny,
on it and like fell.
Yeah.
That's the hazard. You got to be careful of
Yeah,
that.
it's for the skill.
Yeah.
That's where the skill comes in.
Or you just like a dress.
And then the other game was like the egg run, which Mateo, your team won.
Yeah.
So it was like
I mean, yeah, our team won this.
like it was like
We-
3-2 in the end. Our teams.
We really fumbled the handoff on the egg race.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have like a javelin throw, but with like paper airplanes or something.
That'd be fun.
So the
We should
for
have
those who don't
tiger
understand
battle.
what the egg race is, you had to put an egg on the end of a spoon and like walk it. I don't know how far it was.
It was like
God, this keeps on falling out.
It was like almost 100 meters. You had to walk it down and then hand it off to your teammate, and then they would walk another 100 meters. and all while not like dropping the egg. And when we were handing off the egg on the spoon, we like really slowed. It was really slow, and the other team
Yeah, that
hooked us.
wasn't our proudest moment, but it was okay.
Mhm.
We made up for it.
But
Yeah.
in the end, our team took the dub and Mateo lost. So,
That's
All
all
that
that
matters.
matters.
Okay, I swear, it's like all the water balloon. That should not be worth 25 points.
That was a lot of points we got. Yeah.
womp womp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
25.
How much
Even
was the relay race worth?
I have no idea.
I mean, it didn't matter. Both teams were pretty much tied by the last game, so it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
whoever
it was
won
like
that.
4 points or something.
it was all
I
down to
know-
the relay race.
When we were dividing up the teams at the tables, I was originally on Mateo's team, and then I was looking at like who was on each team, and I saw all the track guys on one side, and then there was a relay race. And so when someone wanted to switch with me, I'm like, all right, go ahead.
I was originally actually on
mean, yeah.
Mateo's team, but Delaney was like, "Sorry, switch with me." I was like, "Okay." So then I was with Ian.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was basically girls versus boys.
It
Yeah,
was
there
It
were,
basically was.
Well, we
there
had
were a lot
plenty.
more
It was
guys.
even. I feel.
We had a good mix.
I don't know.
I mean, I think you guys had more
We
girls
definitely
than us,
had- we
but we
definitely
were
had more
still
girls.
50-50.
Yeah, I don't think it was 50-50. I also just think there's way more girls than guys on student council.
There is.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Student
true, but
council is the
majority of
girls'
them
club.
were in my team.
Especially in the underclass, like I think it's either the freshman or the sophomore class. There's like one dude. I
It's-
think,
I think
they're similar.
I think
Yeah.
freshman. Wait, I kind of want to pull it
there's
up.
like
now.
there's
Did
like
you say-
3 freshman boys.
Hold on,
There's
keep talking.
Chase.
I'm gonna look for it.
He's a freshman. Okay. Feel bad. Speaking of, he's not a freshman.
Yeah, there's like no
Scoreboard.
freshman or sophomore boys.
And then we all got touched in the gym.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we gotta talk
Oh
about that.
my goodness.
You've got to talk about that.
Actually,
Wow.
what if we don't? Let's just leave it there. No,
We
can
got
talk about
touched in the gym.
We'll leave it.
I was touched in student
No,
council.
Okay.
You guys
I
want
want
to?
to
You know, like,
talk about how I touched Mateo.
All right, someone explain what the game was. The last thing we did.
Well, it's not
So-
really a game.
Oh,
Yeah,
Touch my
it's-
ankle.
So basically, you got to touch somebody because you want to touch them.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Let me.
We all went into the gym.
Yeah.
And we were told to lie down onto the gym floor and just stare at the ceiling and like reflect. on
Freshly
it.
cleaned floor, by the way. That thing was glistening.
It was
Anyways,
beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
It was beautiful.
It was
Um,
nice.
It's gonna
And
be
then
ruined in
when
one
we're
day.
laying on the floor, they tell us to close our eyes. So yeah, everyone closed their eyes, and then they said we're gonna call one class to open their eyes and stand up,
Like fresh.
and then we're gonna tell that class, here's like an example, to go touch someone who inspired you that day or something, or go touch someone that you want to get to know better. They would list off all the things when when they list off that thing, you would go and like tap someone like on their arm or their shoulder or something.
Yeah.
But like
And
basically
Or
the
nose.
question that was like touch someone who's like
Right.
really sexy. Like I got touched so many times.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. That was not a question.
Dude, this
When
this
they
sounded
were
like
like-
Dan Schneider's Heads Up 7-Up, dude. What is this? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
it kinda was, to be fair.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a lot more like when they were describing the game. I thought it'd be a lot more awkward and like freaky.
Freaky.
But,
How does that is a game?
but it wasn't. I actually thought it was really cool.
I had
It
anxiety
was
the
alright.
whole time because just the thought, like I don't like people touching me when especially like with my eyes closed. So I was like laying there on the
Yeah.
ground and then would occasionally get like poked. I was like, no, don't touch me.
Okay.
Ooh.
For talking
Poor
about that, I
Rowan.
literally, yeah, I at the point I was like abused during that game. Every time I'd hear like, especially during the seniors one, who would have guessed?
The seniors were doing some freaky shit.
I'd
Yeah.
hear like, name someone who like impressed you or something, and then someone would just kick me.
Bro, my leg and left pec got just grabbed and slapped.
So when the juniors were up, someone, I don't remember what the question was, someone just straight up like groped my chest. And I was so convinced that it was you, Mateo. So then when it was our
that wasn't
turn
me.
to
That wasn't
stand,
me.
it was the seniors. I like got a question that was like fitting for you, Mateo. So I went over and slapped your leg as hard as I could. But Rowan, was it you that did that to me?
For legal reasons, no.
Okay. Wait, so does that mean a
Yeah,
yes? It was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, when the sophomores were up too, I felt someone like boot my nose. I was like,
Oh.
who the fuck just did that? But then I did it back to Mateo too. I booped Mateo on the nose, and then I also groped his pec.
What?
Okay.
I
dropped
sexually
Rowan's
harassed
phone
Mateo
on
on that gym floor.
Dude, there were so many times during that where like someone would like poke me and I was so tempted to just like immediately grab their hand
Yeah, I wanted to do that shit too so bad.
and like open my eyes and be like, look at me. Look into my eyes.
And when me and Sawyer were laying on the ground next to each other, like he was down by my feet. So when the advisors said a question that like pertained to Sawyer, I wanted to just kick him.
I wanted to grab Ian's leg randomly at one point, just like, gotcha guy.
I also groped Armand.
Oh,
Oh.
so that's just
Nice.
that's the Stuka way, I guess. I don't know.
But unlike Mateo, he like immediately opened his eyes and made like direct eye contact with me. I was like, oh,
I'm
hey.
not.
You're on the
I don't know
football
who
team
did
with
that.
him, right? Armand.
Hmm?
You play
Huh?
football with him, right?
Yeah. Yep. We're on
I
the.
forgot you're on football.
He's pretty chill. I like him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were late to the lock-in. You missed the lip sync battle because you were at football practice.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm very, very happy about that actually. I did have to come all kind of like sweaty though. We took a shower in the locker room before.
Yeah, the very
So-
first words I said to you when I saw you was, "Man, you are wet."
Yeah, my hair was soaked when I got up there.
But yeah, overall, very crazy night we just had.
That's true.
Like it
Yeah,
literally
it was
just had.
a busy day.
Mm-hmm. And then there was Jacob. How was marching band, Jacob?
Oh yeah.
We good? Day 3, about the same. That's about it. Nothing to report.
I feel bad that this conversation's kind of like left you as a listener.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. What? I'm trying to just grasp at straws and trying to figure out how any of this pertains to like team bonding.
That's a good question.
Because you're laying on the floor in the gym. You're laying on the floor in the gym. You're laying on the floor in the gym. You hear someone say, "Go touch someone who you find inspiring." You don't open your eyes. You don't know who finds you inspiring, but you get poked for. You get poked 4 times. What do you learn from this experience? What do you learn about your fellow
That
classmates?
somebody cares.
You were supposed to learn like how many people you've affected, how many people's lives you've touched. No pun intended.
Okay.
So, like, one of the questions was like, "Who's someone you were happy to see today?" And you get poked, and you're like,
Actually,
that was not my reaction. My reaction was still, "Don't touch me."
yes, someone said one of the questions was go poke someone you find funny. I got poked like 3 times, and I was so hype.
Dude,
Oh my God.
I felt like I looked like a dead person. There was a point where I just purposely laid on the ground with like my arms crossed like a dead guy.
Like a mummy.
Yeah. David,
Jacob,
you look dead inside. I'm sorry. What's going on over there?
I'm tired.
He's going through it.
It's past my
He's going through it
bedtime.
right now.
yeah,
Bro, you're always tired.
You're always sleepy.
So Jacob, you guys locked us out of the parking lot. You locked the football players out of that parking lot. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The band lot.
The band lot.
I don't.
David didn't understand either.
Yeah.
I understand now.
We shut the gates.
A couple days ago, you guys,
Oh.
when we were leaving football practice, we were like honking in the parking lot and pissing off all the band kids.
You know what? Okay, I actually have something to say about that.
I was wondering what your side of the story was.
every leader around us, all the other like seniors were like, "Hey, I hate these guys. Get them out of here." And then they like recorded you as evidence. And I was the one person who was like, "Y'all are snitches, dude. They're just having fun." I was the only person in that entire group on your side.
Thank you,
So that's my part.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching all of you pull in because Ian, you saw me in the parking lot when you originally pulled in. I didn't see you. We were filming a car crash scene. That's what all I'll say.
Yeah. When I was pulling in, me and Finn made direct eye contact, and it felt very awkward.
He was like, "That's Ian Chandler. What's happening?" I have a cool question that I just have to ask. Given last episode, Mateo, Rowan.
Yeah.
What are your zodiac signs?
Leo.
Leo. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Where did that rank? I forget.
I think I'm a Scorpio.
Let's go.
No, Scorpio's
Scorpio
a D tier.
gang.
Scorpio's a D tier, man.
Okay.
Leo,
Yeah,
we
undeserved.
Ooh.
Undeserved.
we put Leo in B tier. So
Yeah, Leo's
Mateo,
B
you
tier.
get a pass. But when were you born, Rowan?
I'm in November. I don't really know. That's what people have told me.
When's your birthday, Ian?
My birthday?
Yeah.
October 29th.
Okay, so you are probably both a Scorpio.
Okay.
Rowan, did you just say sometime in November is your birthday?
Yeah, wait.
No,
You don't know?
it's November 26th. I do know.
Fourth moon sign.
Okay, bud.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Earlier when we were talking about what was it? The senior sunrise thing? It got me thinking about senior pranks. Now, I'm not condoning senior pranks, right? It's very illegal at our school. But if you were to do a senior prank, what would you guys do?
Burn the place. No.
Rowan.
Well, I've got an idea. I've got a stupid idea.
All right, Jacob. Mateo, get off your phone.
Wait, did Rowan find out he's not a Scorpio?
I guess
Yeah, he's a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, or
Yeah,
as
Let's go, dude.
Is that a good thing?
or as
I
David,
Baggy
David-
Taurus
how do you
represent.
pronounce
That's
it,
me.
David?
Spontaneous, honest, and optimistic.
I'd say.
It's true.
I got enough of these signs from last
All right.
episode.
Actually, Rowan, you bumped yourself up to A tier. You know that?
Oh, awesome. Let's go.
So, good
I
job.
always wanted to be.
What were we
Well,
saying
we're-
before this?
Senior pranks. If you guys were
I'm
to
talking
do
about senior prank.
Okay.
what would it be?
So
My dad.
Are we?
here's what I would do for a
Sure.
senior prank. All right. So
Well, hold up. Sawyer. Jacob was gonna
Okay.
go.
Oh, my fault. My
I
apologies.
was explaining my idea. My idea doesn't really affect anybody. That's kind of the point of a senior prank. No harm, no foul.
Okay.
It's kind of something dumb. I would legit just build a trampoline on the football field and like see what they do. Like you wake up one day, maybe you're going to football practice, maybe you're going to first block gym, and like you're supposed to do something on the field, and there's just a trampoline. Like I think that would cause a riot or something. I think it'd be pretty
That'd
fun.
actually be kind of funny. My,
Like-
I don't know if okay. My dad
You
told
like
me.
you have to like put like a banner on it that's just class of 2025.
My dad told me how when he was a freshman, the seniors at his high school did a senior prank where they basically took like, I don't know, like just some kind of plant killer or something to the football field. Not plant, just
No.
they basically wrote in massive letterings on the football field like class of '89 across the entire football field, and they had to like
In dead plants.
no, I don't know what they used. They essentially burned it into the turf.
Oh.
Oh.
So they
Was
had
it
to,
turf or was it grass?
it was turf, I think, but
Oh, that's just.
Yeah.
they
Plant
essentially
killer ain't doing nothing to
they
that.
That's
essentially
an expensive fix.
yeah, they had to fix it. So they banned senior pranks at his school, so he never did one. If I did a senior prank, here's what I would do. So basically, this would be a long running one. So I would create an alter ego that's like a masked figure.
Oh my god.
Okay. And then have that masked figure start beef with me specifically. And then it'll turn into this whole thing. And then we'll get someone else like David to dress up as that figure. And then come to school and beat me up so people don't suspect anything. But then I'll reveal at graduation that it was me all along.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure
pretty
that'll popular.
And people will be like, oh my god, it was him all along. Or I could just like bring a chicken to the prom and let it loose.
That's actually kind of funny. No, you go out on the dance floor and dance with the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
What if What if we turned the entire pool into Jello?
Like Mark Rober did.
Dude, they had those like gel
Mark
ass
Rober.
things.
Or if we took like just like the bath bombs, like the colored ones, and we put like 1 million in there, and it was just came back and it was just red.
That's
so cool.
actually kind of
High
funny.
school pool.
That would be a really.
Dude, someone's gonna
It
steal
looks
our
like
ideas.
Kool-Aid.
Someone's gonna steal our ideas, and we're gonna get framed.
Oh no! Yeah, they're gonna do
We're gonna wake up.
everything.
There's gonna be a trampoline. I'm gonna be like, "What's it
Oh,
There's gonna be someone random online starting beef with me, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's just him." No, they're really cyberbullying me. I swear.
Right.
It's
Alright.
totally just you, man. What would you do, David? If you were to do this.
The
Which
first idea that
one?
came to mind would be like changing the pitch of the bells
oh,
by like make it like slightly flat. Like I don't know, like
The
you'd
lamest
obviously
thing
have
I've
to
heard in
like
my
go
life.
through admin to do that, but it'd be pretty funny just to like mess with people. Like you guys remember when
You
like
would
the
also
bells
have
were
to
like
have-
different
Yeah,
Yes.
for like a day.
and
Yeah.
it messed with people?
Yeah.
It got in people's heads. That's what I want to do. Just get in people's heads.
You have
But
it
you're-
different like every period.
yeah.
If
Your prank is
if I was,
to. Oh, never
Would
mind.
you
You
go?
go on.
okay, if
I was just
if
say
I was
4
to
people would
take a
know this.
prank, this is what I would do. I would either me or somebody else would have to stay in the school after hours, until it's like late and everyone leaves. I don't know if you like hide in the bathroom or just say you're there for some sort of activity.
The ceiling
We have to
tiles.
figure out how we do it. What was that, sorry?
The ceiling tiles.
It's a good idea.
Just like the class
Anyways.
of 23.
And after everyone leaves, we'd go into a bunch of different classrooms and grab the desks from inside. We'd carry them all out onto the football field. This would take a lot of work.
Uh-huh.
We'd carry them all out onto the football field, and we'd write with the desks, probably just 2025.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have enough to say class of. We probably would say class of 2025.
Take forever, but yeah.
Yeah, it would take forever, but imagine you're the teachers coming in the next day and you're like, where the hell are all my desks? And you look out onto the field.
I think that'd be pretty
And
difficult
then you have to carry them all back in.
to get away with, though, because they'd have... Well, you wouldn't get away with it, but I'm saying, like, while you're doing it,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
you have to wait till, like,
Yeah.
it's, like, 2 in the morning to start doing
That
it.
would
Yeah,
be the whole thing.
And
Wait
you'd have
till
to
hell.
break into the classrooms.
Oh,
Which is-
I
Yeah,
forget
they
they're
do
locked.
lock the doors.
I forget they're locked. This might
No,
not
no,
be
hey.
as good
Just
as I
like-
thought.
Might be more legal.
Suboptimal.
Find a teacher's
Think
find a
security
teacher's
cam-
key and then 3D print it. I know a guy in the past who got a teacher's key, scanned it, like 3D scanned it, and then printed one on a 3D printer, and it worked.
That's
I know.
wild.
I know a guy...
Has
Ah,
every single
okay.
key.
Blurt that out.
We're not
He
A.
has.
Should I?
That's your day.
All right.
Oh,
Well, we won't
we-
reveal who it
We know
is.
snitches, dude. We know
I know a
An
guy-
snitches.
anonymous robotics team member has like a key to every single room in that school, and it's insane.
I know a
Like,
Yeah,
guy...
an
there's-
elevator.
There is a current student that has keys to everything.
Yep.
I know a guy...
Cool.
I know a guy who has a key card to all the doors at St. Ambrose, but he doesn't even go there.
Oh.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
What were you gonna say, Jacob? Oh wait, you already said it. Never mind.
Yeah.
About the bells, David's bells. Okay. I think I want to get to talking a bit about you two, Mateo and Rowan, because you're both Stuco
What about
members. Mateo, you're president. No one ran against you, but you're still president.
Again.
Did anyone run against you last year?
Yeah.
You still won.
What was that?
That's all that matters.
So yeah.
One thing I want to ask you about, because we've mentioned this on the podcast before, whatever happened to the BBC committee?
Oh.
Oh Lord.
It's not BBC committee. It's just BBC.
Oh, yeah, because the C is committee. Yep.
The C stands for committee.
The Bet Beautification Committee.
Bettendorf Beautification Committee was something that we threw together at the end of last year, and yeah, I don't know. It was okay. We had a lot of issues with admin approval. The admin was lame and they don't let us do anything.
But we were still able to squeeze something in.
We got some stuff planted, and I checked on it this summer, and it's pretty all right. It's all right. It just hasn't all bloomed yet. I think we're gonna have to wait another year for that. But unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see it. But and for now, and basically, we didn't have as much time as we envisioned because because I'm not very good at planning things, and B, because admin sent us on like a wild goose chase where they'd say, "Oh, just talk to this person," and then we talk to them, and they, "Oh, talk to this person," and then eventually they just stop responding. So we finally got Cliffy to let us put some in the courtyard, and it was great.
Yeah.
Um.
It was fun.
What was I gonna say? Oh no. You did have what was probably one of, if not the best proposals ever for your committee.
That was fun.
I think
Yeah.
you misquoted me
That was my favorite part.
because
It was like basically we like, or I at least I stopped Sawyer in the hall one time. I was like, "How would you like it if there was plants in the school?" He was like, "Okay, that sounds okay." And then I put it on the slideshows in quotes. This is the best idea ever. And I fully support it, Sawyer Fields, and it got everyone's attention, and the committee was made. So
Yeah.
I think it was a thank you for supporting us, Sawyer, and
Yeah.
I immediately
allowing us to use your
shouted
gracious words.
mid your proposal. I shouted, "I didn't say that."
It was fun.
Which made it all the more memorable.
Mm-hmm.
You're such a national treasure, Sawyer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that may have been one of the reasons we don't do
Yeah.
proposals anymore.
And
That's okay.
the table setup, it's okay, but like
I like it better.
Really?
Yeah, I like it better.
So
Because I kind of like presenting in like front of everybody. I feel it's just a little bit better.
So Jacob, if you're unaware, what our proposals are is like for our committees on student council, we have to give like presentations about the committee. But before you gave the presentation to like all of student council, but now you like split up, like your committee splits up, and each one of you gives the presentation at like your own smaller table. Which, I mean, it's an all right format.
You're right.
I remember I was given mine today. And I absolutely crushed it. I think maybe. I guess I can ask you guys a little early, but like for like also on student council we have like bonding events, which are just like days where we get together and have like fun. And like our committee's like stuck on choices. We're stuck between just doing like outdoor activities, just like kickball, tennis, whatever it might be, or like actually doing the pickleball tournament that we never did last year.
Yeah. Because I mean, like the pickleball tournament, I feel like it would definitely be a lot easier to manage since we can make a full bracket, and the seniors are actually still at the high school. Because last year we tried to do the pickleball tournament towards the end, where like all the seniors had already left.
Yeah.
Which I think was kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But I mean, like now we're actually able to do it since everybody's going to be at school.
Yeah.
It's not like any of the seniors are going to like, oh, peace.
I would be okay if you did it again, because last time when we were originally going to do it, my collarbone was broken, so I couldn't use my left arm. And, that would have been bad. So I'm glad that it's an option that we can do it again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then the outdoor activities, it might be like a little bit less organized. But if everybody brings their own games, it definitely be a lot more variety for like everybody to feel included.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're bad at pickleball.
Oh yeah, they were also saying to change the date for it since it's like
on
right
the
before-
ACT.
Yeah.
It's on the ACT.
A lot
It
of
is?
people are taking the ACT. I'm taking the ACT that day.
Are you still
Oh,
able to
shoot.
sign up for it?
Just pay
For
32 extra
September
bucks.
probably.
Okay. I'll have to look
Yeah,
into
you
that.
gotta pay
But,
late fees though. I'm gonna
I mean,
do it.
there's like one every month. So like,
Wait,
don't like stress about
the
Yeah.
ACT?
it. Yeah, the ACT.
Okay.
I just need it
still
for
haven't taken
scholarships.
Yeah, I still haven't taken it. I definitely need to get on that. How do you do that?
You go to the
Literally
ACT
just look up
website.
ACT sign up, and then you'll find it.
Okay.
Okay. What's so funny over there?
You laughing at?
Nothing.
We haven't addressed.
They're
We
laughing
have
at
two
us.
guests, but they're in the same room as each other.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
We
Alright, now we
use the
address
5-person format.
What'd you say, Ian?
So that means we get to use the 5-person format. for
Oh
the
yeah,
games.
awesome sauce.
we do. That's pretty cool.
So Mateo and Rowan, I guess normally I would ask what you're excited about for senior year, but you're not going to be seniors. I guess what are you looking forward to for junior year? What are your plans?
Bro, I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm very much looking forward to it.
You're not looking forward to things like psychology?
Okay. You want to know my schedule
Yeah.
for the first quarter?
Oh,
This schedule is absolutely horrendous.
let's hear it.
Okay. Let's
And let's see if it's as bad
all
as
right.
mine.
Okay. You got PE first thing in the morning.
All right.
Ooh, that's
Then
bad.
right after
Whatever.
PE, foods and nutrition. Then grammar writing, and then welding technology. I'm gonna smell so bad throughout and after the school day.
I mean, it's not that bad of a quarter, except for PE first block.
Bro, PE
Welding last block.
You want to hear my schedule, pal?
Let's hear your schedule.
All right,
Right.
this is schedule, pal.
First block, I have an off block, so it's whatever. But then I have AP Physics, then I have AP Econ, then I have Calculus 1.
AP Econ.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, you didn't react that
I'm
bad.
getting like war flashbacks.
AP Physics is probably the
AP
one you should be reacting to with the most.
Yeah, that's the hard one.
Bro,
That's the one.
I hated AP Econ so much. Dude.
And Calculus 1. AP Econ's the easiest one of all those three, I feel.
Yeah, but it was okay. Not to be rude, but the person that teaches it, he's
Mm.
his voice is so like monotone. It can't keep you occupied. Like if you're going to listen, you like have to actively try your
Wait,
best, like
for what
taking
class?
every single word. What? For AP Econ.
Dude, if we're thinking about the same teacher, that's my dad, dude. I love that guy.
Is it
He's literally
Are
my
you
top.
really?
He's literally my top G. If we're thinking about the same guy,
Okay.
the same guy who taught AP Econ last year,
Yeah.
dude, he carried me through first quarter.
Okay, as a person, he's amazing. Love that guy. As a teacher,
I do not think his voice is monotone.
I don't know what it was, but he just couldn't keep my attention like at all. I've never. What are you pointing at?
I have like literally the easiest schedule in the world next year. First quarter, I do have both
Mateo!
sociology. First quarter, I do have both sociology and psychology.
Oh wow, you're an expert.
You're taking both? Do you have to take both?
I don't have to take both, but since I wanted to be a cop, I feel like it'd be good to take both and like, learn more about people.
Yeah.
Sociology was fun. Pretty easy.
Sociology was a fun class because like half the time we just like watch a documentary.
Okay, you said it was easy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. I was kind of worried that they were both going to be hard.
Especially if you have a good
Exactly.
teacher for it.
Okay. Otherwise, those are like really the only two hard classes I've got. I have speech too later. But oh, and I have composition.
I have
What is composition going to be like?
composition. Composition is like write a paragraph every day.
Oh
Who do you?
my
God!
Whoa,
I
no,
hate
whoa,
writing.
no. Who do you?
That was.
Well,
That was.
who do you have? Is it a male or a female?
I have Rankin, J.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dude,
baby.
Rankin's a great teacher, but if you have like 30 kids in your class, he will give an A to 4 people. He like grades his class so crazy. He makes sure that like half the kids get a C, and like it's like a proper bell curve. It's kind of whack.
Dude,
Wait, he does that shit on purpose? That sounds illegal.
It like when I had him, he like showed like statistics, and I was one of 3 kids in the class with an A.
Damn.
And this was at midterms. I'm like, jeez.
Dude, I wrote a 1,000-word essay in that class on going to Denny's.
He just great.
I will
Sorry.
never recover. It was so bad.
You also
Writing in
made a
general.
presentation why Puerto Rico should not be a state, and that one kind of hard.
It shouldn't be a state. Puerto Rico should not be a state. You know how you can trust my opinion? Because I originally started the presentation by explaining why it should be a state, but then I started researching it and I realized that, nah, Puerto Rico
Well,
sucks.
Didn't you also like make up a lot of the statistics?
No.
He would never.
Yeah. There was like appeal. It was like you have to have information or like facts, but it didn't say that they had to be true. That was the loophole that I caught on.
That's so funny.
I kind of want to figure out what I said because I'm pretty sure I said like birth rates will drop if Puerto Rico becomes a state.
Yeah, I think you said
What?
that.
It was something entirely unrelated.
Well, you're
I want to find this.
While you're pulling that up, when I took composition on the first day, I'm not going to say who it was, but our teacher asked how many letters are there in the alphabet, and some kids did get it wrong.
26.
Some kids only
Everything's
got it off
awful,
by
you
one.
know.
One kid guessed like 18.
Oh. Yeah, I'm taking composition this year. Pretty excited about it. Not both like second semester. I think for first quarter, I had it really easy. I think I only had fiction writing,
Wait,
German two.
when do you have it?
4? Sorry, German 4, and then I have grammar writing, and then one more class. Shoot, P somewhere in there. I don't know. Anyway, it'll be interesting. I don't know. I think it's gonna be pretty easy.
I found out today that my advisory teacher is gone. She's now the middle school dean of students. So I have to have a new advisory teacher for my senior year.
I mean, that's fine. You don't even have to go.
Ooh.
I mean,
Well,
you do have to
I
go,
feel
but-
you know what, because it's gonna. I feel bad for the whatever teacher like we have, whatever new teacher, because we have one of the craziest. Because we're like the cohort A honors advisory. You know what I mean.
Mhm.
There's like a cohort A and a cohort B. They got rid of it with the new classes, but we're the last ones. Like we're like the stereotypical smart kids. So we have Finn and Corbin, and do I need to say more?
No.
And that just tells you how
Why am I not
tough
in
of
that
an
class? That
advisory.
advisory. I'm smart. I think it's because I didn't take honors English in 8th grade because NHD is terrible.
I didn't either.
I didn't take honors English either, and I'm in. Jacob, aren't you with Baxter for your advisory?
Yeah. I'm with
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're with the cohort B kids.
I'm sorry.
First quarter.
Uh-huh.
You might have said it already. I don't know if I was listening. What's the cohort thing mean? Cohort?
Well, so during COVID, there was when we were in 8th grade, there was cohort A, cohort B. Cohort A was the first half of the alphabet. Cohort B was the second half of the alphabet for last names.
But this
And,
was in 8th grade?
Yeah, and cohort, it was every other day you'd be in school and online.
Okay.
So then cohort A and cohort B weren't in school at the same time.
I got it.
Yeah, that was
Like segregation.
It's like
I know.
Ian.
Yeah, cohort A was better.
It's like how pretty much every advisory is separated by the last names. Everyone in your advisory's last name probably starts with a B, C, or a D.
It's a C. It's all C.
I'll see. Yeah, mine's all E, F, and G.
L.
There's 2 advisories in our class at least that don't follow that rule and are just smart kids.
That's actually crazy.
I don't know why advisory is not a class you get a grade in or do anything important in, but
They put the elite away from all the poor people.
An advisory, we've been doing icebreakers for 4 years. That's what that is.
Dude, I wish I had an advisory like that. I know one of the advisories, a teacher that most of us have probably had, she just does tier lists with her advisory. Dude, my advisory teacher, he just stands on business, and it's honestly so annoying sometimes. Because there was a point where he was we were doing in advisory, we were doing like an assignment. It was one of those like checkups on your grades. So you basically had a sheet of paper. You wrote all your classes. You wrote what your grade is in each of them, and like what your plan is to maintain or get a better grade. We did that. I finished the sheet, so I was done. I was done with everything we needed to do for advisory. So I went on my phone because I'm done. What else am I supposed to do in advisory? And I was on my phone, and he comes over, goes off and away, grabs my phone out of my hand, and this is like the 6th phone he's taken so far this period. And I kind of tipped him off. Maybe I shouldn't have said this, but I said to him, I said, "Hey, Mister, what would you rather I be doing right now? Because there's nothing else to do." And then that sent him on a 10-minute rant about phone usage in school.
I know exactly the teacher, dude.
In which he compared being on your phone at school to like speeding while driving in terms of like this
What?
could lead to devastating consequences. Like, no, those are very
Both are
different.
awesome.
This is the same teacher that went on a 30-minute rant in my honors physics class about a spreadsheet that tracked his gas and like where he got gas for like the past 4 years and how we should use spreadsheets.
I didn't know who you were talking about. That's awesome.
Yeah, wait, Jacob, you're in that class.
Well, hey, I had a D in that class, and then on the last day we did an egg drop. He said, "Well, you're gonna get 15 points for this. You get full points." I won the egg drop. I had the lowest grade in the class, I think, and then I didn't get any points for it because he was too lazy to put the grade. I'm so mad.
The
I guess
egg
I had a
drop
C.
last year was hype. That shit was so much fun. I had probably the worst contraption ever imaginable to protect my egg. And my friend built probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. Had like a full working parachute. And when he dropped his, it like gently floated down to the ground. And when I dropped mine, it fell like a rock straight onto the floor. We go down and we check, and my egg's totally fine, and his is cracked, totally destroyed.
Dude, Hayden Leftley was in our class.
He was
His
what?
design was Hayden Leftley was in our class. His design was 2 cups, an egg, and a bunch of rocks. He just put the egg in a bunch of rocks, and he was like, "That's gonna protect it," and it survived like the 6-foot drop miraculously,
Dude,
but it didn't last the other one.
I remember.
Yeah, we dropped ours off the
And it
bleachers.
was also another thing was the goal was to make it light. So he went home. He was like, "Okay, I had this assignment. We need to protect this egg from breaking, and it needs to be a light contraption. I'm gonna put it in a cup with some rocks."
You said rock?
Rocks.
Rock.
How did that protect the egg?
I don't know. I'm not an egg.
I remember how annoying I was in 2nd grade because we did like an egg drop contest in 2nd grade, and if it didn't work, you got candy. So I was really upset when I didn't get any candy because the egg drop contest, we had an egg and we had like one of those red cups, and then we just had like cotton balls. And so the optimal way to do it is to like put some cotton balls in, then put the egg in, then put more cotton balls in, right? My idiot 2nd grade self just put the egg in first and then just loaded the thing with cotton balls and dropped it on the ground with the egg hitting the floor. It was like, why did it shatter? And I was like so upset because I didn't get any candy.
Dang.
What was I thinking? I was like, oh, the more cotton balls I put on top of it, the better it protects it.
That makes sense,
Right.
dude. That checks
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Almost.
Yeah,
Almost. The thought was there.
So,
it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
oh man, we've been going a while. I guess I want to say this to you two, Mateo and Rowan. What would you say is like your favorite memory or like just favorite thing about high school so far?
Oh, dang.
What do you like most?
Student council's definitely up there. That's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I liked homecoming last year, doing all the fundraising and soliciting, and like the fill the shock. That was fun. That was up there.
Oh yeah.
Some of my favorite things. I don't know. I've had some fun classes. Like honors English last year was fun.
You liked honors English?
I really liked it.
Oh, we're
It was
gonna be
fun.
enemies.
Who'd you have it with?
Honestly, Daniel.
Oh, she's top G.
She's fun. She's a little crazy, but that was part of the fun.
Mateo, what do you like about being president? What are the perks?
What are the perks?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like everybody knows you.
That's true. Everyone already knew you.
Well, yeah. How do you think I became president?
Exactly. See, that's just the perk of being
Not
Mateo.
in last year's election, but in the year before. Didn't you put me in your election video?
Did I?
Because I vaguely remember I was at lunch with your sister, and you like came over to our table and were like, "Hey, put these glasses on real quick," and then like do a thumbs up, and you took a picture of me, and it was like right at.
Oh, I never used them.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I just have those all saved in my phone now.
Well, awesome. Glad I could help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had such a busy day. I've been at the school since 1:30, and I'm doing this. That's a Godzilla piggy bank in the background behind me.
There is.
Yep.
Oh, can you show us?
Oh, okay. And then we're gonna wrap things up.
Is there Godzilla body pillow? Maybe something.
Piggy bank.
Oh,
His head comes
That's
off.
sick.
You put
Oh.
That's sick.
Anyways, with that, I think that concludes this episode. The Spartans are the goats. Mateo team sucks.
Spartas.
Good game though.
Wolverine popcorn bucket.
Wolverine popcorn bucket. Gotta buy it.
prefer doing.
Thank you all for listening. I gotta go to bed now. Bye bye.
All right.
everyone.
Night night.
Bye, guys.
Yo.